This is Corey.
And Patricia.
And we are talking, and this is the name of our podcast.
We are talking.
And this is, if you haven't heard about Anchor Podcast, it's a free podcast. It's a free app where you can download your podcast. Right. They create certain tools that allow you to edit your own podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor, they're going to distribute your podcast, whether it's to Spotify, Apple, Google, or many more places. You also can make money from your podcast with no minimal listeners. It's easier. It's everything you need to make it a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Go.
This is Corey.
And Patricia.
And we are talking, and that's the name of our new podcast. So come and join.
Welcome.
And listen to us. This is Corey.
This is Patricia.
This is Corey and Patricia talking, and welcome to our podcast. This is an ad about voting called Democracy Works. Democracy Works is a tool created to it breaks down options of your state offers when casting a ballot and empower you to decide when to vote. It's also it helps you out. You can check it out. And you can sign up for election reminders, see what's on your ballot. It's a step-by-step assistant. And you also request mail balloting. So check out this website, Democracy Works. Thank you. This is Corey.
This is Patricia.
This is Corey and Patricia talking. And welcome to a new episode of our podcast.
Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing out there? How you been doing this week and the day, sweetheart?
Been doing great. Been doing just fine, thank you. And you?
I've been doing fine. It's been kind of a laid back day today.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done Nathan. We ran to the store earlier. Ordered some stuff online for a tune-up.
Right.
So, what you been up to this week? You've been off all week.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, been off all week.
Been off all week long.
Yeah.
Been a bad week for me.
Yeah, we had a family issue, and a loved one passed away.
Right.
And also myself, I went back to work Wednesday. I was in a 14-day quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
I was negative though, but a lot of my coworkers tested positive. A handful of them that I worked near. And I guess they call it contact tracing. If you work longer with somebody or beside, or you talk to them longer than 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I believe. They may have updated, I believe, but that's like contact. We're a small plant, pretty much everybody. And when I had to quarantine, and I heard that they shut down for a day.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of days. I know they shut down that Tuesday for the second shift. And they shut down Friday going into the weekend, and they wanted everybody to go and get tested. Like I say, it's only like 6 years. A lot of people that work in the office are working from home, so it wasn't that many, maybe 30 people there, but we all had to go get tested.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of positive cases, and we also had a lot of people that had to quarantine. And some people that tested negative went back to work. And I went back to work this past Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
was it tiring for you that day, or?
Yeah, it was. I work in manufacturing. You be on your feet 8 to 10, about 8 to 9 hours a day. And being off 14 days, just like being on vacation. We used to go on vacation.
Yeah.
You go back to work after a week, and you're like, oh man, I've been out of work for 2 weeks. Even though I only worked 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, my back was tight, man. You heard me sometime before bed when I'm always stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah, my legs was tight. I was like, oh. But it was good to get back in work, just to get back in the
groove of things,
swing of things, to get back in your routine.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot going on in this past week.
It has, yep.
A lot going on in the news. We also had some entertainers. We had that gospel singer, what was his name?
Rance Allen.
Passed away.
Yep.
Also, and Sean Connery also passed away.
Mhm. Sure did.
Sean Connery was 90. This guy, I think he was in his 70s.
Yeah, 71, I think.
Yeah, I think I looked at the thing and said he's born in 48.
Oh,
So,
yep. Rance
yeah,
Allen.
it's long, long life.
Right.
It's about average in this country, about what, 60, 70 something.
Yeah.
And Sean Connery lived to be 90.
A long life.
Yeah, it's a blessing just to wake up sometimes. A lot of times, we as human beings, we take it for granted because it's just like, I'm supposed to wake up.
Mhm. Exactly.
But sometimes you don't wake up.
Right. It's true.
Sometimes accidents happen, situations happen when, you're no longer, you're in that afterlife now.
Right.
You get to see what's really what, if you believe in that or not. Also, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say afterlife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you believe in, if you believe in heaven or hell, well, some people don't believe at all.
Right.
They just think you just go back to the ground. Whatever you believe in, you'll get to find out were you right or you wrong. You know what I mean?
It's true.
So
It's so true.
but a lot of times we do take life for granted. Life is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, it is.
As I get older, I notice that because a lot of people I went to school with are no longer here. I'm only 43, so I'm like, man, make sure to take care of yourself, and live every day like it's your last. At least be grateful, be thankful. Sometime in the hustle or bustle of life, we so busy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I get off work, I get off at 5:30. I get home, it's after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock. Next thing you know, it's 10:30. It's time to take a shower and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoa, that's fast. Man, it's the weekend. It's next week. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. A very busy week. We got the election Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I think I was looking online that website that I brought up last time. The election report.
Mm-hmm.
Over 90 million people have already voted. And still
that's
Tuesday.
a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. The good thing is everybody, wanting to vote. That's a advantage of, you got to take advantage of that.
Right.
No matter who you vote for, whatever your political persuasions are.
Right.
Persuasions. What you want to say about that?
I was gonna say, especially when you have that privilege to vote.
Yeah.
Especially in the African American community. So.
Yeah. A lot of us vote. A lot of people don't vote. I wonder if a lot of young people gonna vote. I guess we'll see. When they're saying a lot of young folks are turning out, but we're gonna see. Once they prod through the numbers and stuff. But right now, it's looking like a very high turnout, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So no excuses. Of course, the losing side's gonna have excuses. That's how it is.
Right.
People gonna be talking about fraud, or people gonna be talking about voter suppression. Sometimes you just gotta take the L and go back and try to reach more people.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Also, doesn't look like a stimulus package. Of course, the election is Tuesday, so a stimulus package is definitely not going to get passed
Right.
before the election. Maybe
most definitely not.
After the election or in 2021.
Yeah, and they putting a lot of false advertisement on, YouTube, and it's just so weird.
Yeah, what they call
Giving
that?
people false hope.
They call that what? Clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these YouTubers put stuff in there. I mean, I've been saw through that months ago. I'm like, I follow the news. I haven't heard anything. It's just clickbait.
Yeah. I don't like that. How they bunch of foolery.
Yeah, I don't put it. I'm used to it now. What else going on? Stimulus. The surge. COVID is surging. It's surging worldwide. Not only in this country, but Europe, Asia, just worldwide. And I was telling you earlier that Great Britain just went in lockdown for a month.
Yeah.
What's
And
his name? Boris Johnson.
yeah, Boris Johnson. I read that.
And I think yesterday and the day before, Germany and France
Yeah.
also in the lockdown. I don't know. My cousin living in Germany, I may inbox him and see what kind of lock. You can look it up. I may inbox him and ask him about the lockdown. Germany and France were on lockdown.
I did read that New York is having a very mandatory testing for COVID-19.
Mandatory testing?
Yeah, because it's like reach over. It's a lot. It's a lot of people who have COVID in New York.
Yeah, it must be spiking back up. It's spiking everywhere. Spiking back in this country. They say the Midwest, a lot of rural areas are getting hit hard. But it's going worldwide. But also I noticed that no one is really talking about the flu. So I wonder, a lot of those cases, people just catching the flu.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, you're gonna get the flu. They're gonna call it COVID. I don't know. Or if you got the flu, you do the nose swab or the mouth swab, will it still come up positive? If you have, if you got the flu, will it still show something? What you wanted to add to that? You saying?
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier about you didn't hear anything about the flu and how if it is the flu, they call it, COVID, like you said. You did mention that.
Yeah, some of the symptoms, kind of body aches, and also with the flu, you develop pneumonia,
right,
as well. So I was wondering about that. No one is talking about the flu. I know COVID is surging, but are they using some of them flu numbers and calling it COVID? You just never know.
I guess it's more in the category of taking care of your body.
Yeah.
Just taking care of yourself. But that's just it.
And if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Come in. One of the fellas at work was talking about how a lot of the people that was so extra, that was spraying down everything, wearing the gloves, and just going, I won't say overboard, they were just being extra precautious.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those guys tested positive at work. Me and the other guy at work was talking about that. We got this one guy that sprays down everything.
Yeah.
And the other guy always putting his gloves on. They were two of the few, not few, a handful, two other people that tested positive. So I guess it's just going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I guess just, wear your mask, do the 6 feet thing. Most people work separate at work anyway, but a lot of times you stop and talk to people, or you touching the doors, or you go into the bathroom, you touching the doors, you in the break room touching the microwave, and everybody else touched too.
Right.
So far, we both have tested negative. But about a couple months ago, we were, sick for a few days, but our test came back negative. And like I said,
was weird.
Yeah, in the past week, I tested negative again. I had to test before I went back to work.
Yeah, God has really been good.
Yeah.
To us, He's been keeping us. Most definitely.
Yeah. Also, it also depends on who wins the election. Are they gonna try to do another Trump? I already said he ain't trying to shut nothing down because he's just gonna make the economy worse.
Wow.
But if Biden does win, he doesn't get sworn into January the 20th, 21st, something like that. January 20th, I believe. So if he win, he can't just do a shutdown, and it's most likely it'll be state, because we're the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're gonna try to do a national mandate. I don't think that'll work. People ain't gonna.
I mean, but people getting sick though. I mean,
yeah.
I know the economy matters.
But will a close down help that? Because you still got to go to work. Most people. Like if you work in one of them, if you work in a service, like at a hotel, a restaurant, if we do another shutdown, they just gonna crumble. And like we talked about a couple of other podcasts ago, how just restaurants are going out of business.
Mm-hmm.
The movie theaters, a lot of them aren't open back up to 2021.
Right.
The hotel business is down. People aren't traveling like they normally. A lot of people out of work. So it's just a mess. And it's, I'm not going to, it's no one's fault.
Right.
I know President Trump always blames China. But I know because he's the president, it all falls on him, but it's not his fault. Maybe he could have done a couple of things, but in the end, it's not his fault.
Right.
Whoever was in the office, he was going to hit it. Like I'm saying, it's hitting the whole world hard, so it was going to hit us anyway.
Yeah, Trump always called it what? Excuse me, the China disease.
Yeah. Comes from China.
Yeah.
And it started there, so who knows, man. And so who you think gonna pull that election out?
I do think Biden's gonna win. No, I think Trump's gonna win.
You think he's gonna win?
Yeah. I do.
I don't know. When you look at the numbers in the polls, I think some of the polls you got to take a few numbers off because Trump is he's the incumbent. And like I was saying before, it's a couple of podcasts ago. It's tough to defeat an incumbent president. We haven't had an incumbent lose since '92.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Well, 91, 92 when Bush Sr. lost to Clinton. And, Perot was in the race. Maybe that was one of the reasons he lost. I remember that. No new taxes. But also, Ross Perot was in the race. That happened in 92, I guess. Well, anyway, I was 15. So that's, you're talking about 1992. You're talking about 28 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm 43 now. I was 15 in high school when that happened. Incumbents just don't lose.
Yeah.
But that's what I look at. Incumbents don't lose, even though a lot of the polls saying Biden is up. And we have a massive turnout. We also got, the House, the Senate. We got the local and state elections.
Yeah.
So, a lot of stuff for the line. What you laughing? I was making faces or something.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying?
It's a lot. That's on the line. We got a lot of these local, state elections.
Yeah.
Not just the presidential election or the House and the Senate. You got these local and state elections.
Did you say something about the Democrat taking over the House?
Yeah, well, they control the House right now
Right.
by a decent number. They're probably going to keep the House as the Senate. Republicans control the Senate by a few seats. And a lot of Republican senators, well, about 6 or 7 that are in some tough re-elections.
Yeah, it is.
They could hold on. They could lose. I think they need to pick up 3 or 4 seats.
So what you think about Miss Nancy Pelosi?
I mean, she's a politician. She wouldn't. I don't just blame her. I mean, Mitch McConnell, they're not going to come together on anything. It's an election. And,
I mean, they could have did it for the people. They could have made a decision. She could have took that 1.9 trillion for the people.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people struggling. It's a lot of people are struggling.
Yeah, they say they wanted 2.2. But like I said, we're in the middle of an election.
Yeah, maybe they want 2.2.
They are playing talk.
The stimulus money is not going to go up. It's going to remain the same. It's still going to be $1,200 and $500 for teens, for children under 17.
But it's a lot of other things in that stimulus package besides the stimulus check.
Yeah.
I think the battle between the White House and the House of Representatives and the Senate is that money going to local cities, going to just local cities and stuff. Trump don't want it to go. As he say, he don't want to go to the Democrat-run cities. Most of the major cities are run by Democrats, but he don't want the money to go to a lot of these local cities. I have to believe the Republicans. So that's a sticking point.
You said we the Republicans?
Well, the
Did you just say
Republicans.
that?
I might have said that. Like
You
we the.
said we the Republicans. I'm like, wait, what?
I might need a drink of water or give me something to sip on my throat.
Mm.
There's a lot of anything on your mind. Some other stuff I want to talk about.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. As you said, we the Republicans.
I mean, if I said that, it was sometimes my mouth get dry. I love.
So you're a Republican?
Nah, I consider myself an independent, free-thinking black man. Yes, sir. Giggity. We also got the holidays. Thanksgiving coming
up. Yeah, it's like right around the corner.
Thanksgiving, Christmas. Thanksgiving about ain't no 3 weeks, but it's that.
Then
about
what, New Year's?
Yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Yeah. Nah, the 4th of July, baby. 4th of July. It's the New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holiday. I don't think when the holidays come around, I think about no work, being off of work. But I just got off 14-day quarantine. But being off work. Yeah, what do you think of about the upcoming like Black Friday? Because there's a lot of stores that's not going to be open on Black Friday.
Yeah.
It was a list. Let me go back and check out the list. I remember seeing that a couple of weeks ago. Black Friday store closed. I know like Lowe's and Home Depot. Let me look at the mess to make sure. I saw. Okay, here goes some of the stores that's going to be closed. They may open on Black Friday, but Black Friday have been starting earlier and earlier over the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
Usually Black Friday start like Thursday afternoon, after people don't eat, spend time with the family, and they go shopping together.
Right.
Or go to the movies. Black Friday usually, they call it Black Friday, but it's basically started on Thanksgiving the Thursday. They said the stores that will be closed on Thanksgiving. They may open up that Friday, but I'm reading this from BlackFriday.com.
Mm-hmm.
It said due to COVID-19, retailers are announcing that they will remain closed on Thanksgiving. We will be open. They don't say nothing about Black Friday. Black Friday the next day. Okay, it's gonna be Walmart, Target, Kohl's. Let me see. Bath and Body Works going to be closed. It say closed on Thanksgiving, but to be announced on Black Friday. Because a lot of Black Friday basically starts early. Starts with 5 or 6 on a Thursday at Thanksgiving. So Bath and Body Works going to be closed on Thanksgiving, but Bed Bath & Beyond going to be closed on Thanksgiving. But Black Friday's got to be announced. Belts closed on Thanksgiving, but we're open on Black Friday. Best Buy's closed on Thanksgiving, but we're open on Friday. BJ Wholesale Club is closed on Thanksgiving. That Black Friday would be online and in stores. Okay, Black Friday start early, November the 20th. Boss Calls, wherever that is.
Yeah.
Closed. Costco will be closed, but to be announced on Black Friday. Dick's Sporting Goods, they always close on Thanksgiving. To be announced on Friday. Foot Locker. Most of these places are closed on Thanksgiving instead of opening up on Thanksgiving. But to be announced for Black Friday. GameStop, same thing. Home Depot, JCPenney, Kohl's. Kohl's are going to open on Black Friday, but they're just going to be closed at Thanksgiving. Lamps Plus, Macy's, of course the same thing. Most of these places will, REI, was like a hunting store. I guess they sell outdoor stuff. They're going to be closed on Black Friday and Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Sam's Club, Target are closed, Ultra, Under Armour, Walmart, Sam's Club. Most of these places will probably open on Black Friday with some kind of weird schedule, but they're not going to be opening early like they've been over the past couple of years, like on Thanksgiving. So people ask, I don't never go shopping on Black Friday. Last time that I really went shopping, I think I bought that TV, and that was before I met you. You talking about over 10 years ago. I went to Best Buy. I didn't even wake up early. I think I got up, it was like 9. I was like, man, I'm not getting up. I got up at 9. And I remember going there, and they still had TVs all over the place, all on the floor. That was over 10 years ago. So, I mean, Cyber Monday is going to be busy. Even Black Friday, where you can order online. I'm an online order person, especially if I know what I want. Mostly not clothes online, but, any electronics or, I'm a natural soap person, like my beard, butters, and oil and face, all the natural products. I order that online.
Yeah.
But and that may affect a lot of these small local businesses.
Like, what do you?
Just mom and pop stores.
Oh, okay.
Like you said, if you got you a little shop and you sell hair products and stuff for women or something.
Yeah.
You probably still open, but that on top of a lot of people being out of work, it's going to have a big effect. Now, if they would have passed the stimulus, they still could do it after the election, but maybe Trump said he went here. He want to do a massive one, so folks will have money for Christmas.
Yeah. I don't know about it's a lot. I mean, since a lot of things are going to be closed Black Friday, so we might as well do that online shopping. But even that, you got to be cautious, cause
and I'm sure the stores not gonna be. They're gonna be having on. Only so many people can come in at a time. That'd be nerve wracking.
Right.
You get up at 5. If that store you want to go to is going to open that early or open, they still is probably going to restrictions. They're going to let 20 people in at a time. People are going to take their time. So the good thing about that, you ain't got to fight over nothing. Because they can only let so many people in at a time. You can't hit somebody with a flying arrow over TV. That always used to crack me up. And somebody told me something. I think I was watching a video. A lot of them places that sit all those TVs and electronic stuff out, it'd be like refurbished stuff, but people didn't know it. So it's basically you end up fighting over something that's refurbished. Refurbished, it may look new. It might have like a little mark, or they put it back in the box. Or sometimes, a lot of times stuff be refurbished. Like if they make too many of them, they make too many LG TVs and just don't sell enough. Some of that stuff, it'd be refurbished, but it might be new, or it may have a little scratch. What they call it, little stuff that you ain't gonna see on it with the naked eye. You fighting over refurb TV, don't even know it. That's why I'm gonna get some electronic out online. You know me, I like to look around, see who got discounts.
Yeah.
Who got promo codes. I ain't trying to pay full price for nothing. Yeah, it's still a trying year for a lot of people.
So, with that being said, back to the online ordering stuff. You have those people, even with dealing with the UPS and FedEx. Somebody might be get a little greedy or whatnot and think, oh, this might be a Apple laptop, and just try to,
steal it.
Yeah, keep it for themselves. And so you guys be extra careful ordering things off the internet when that day comes.
Also, you can have stuff sent to your job if you're going to be there. Like if you're getting off at 1 o'clock, you can have. Sometimes Amazon will hold your stuff at a certain place. I know I do that with UPS here. I have my stuff go to the UPS store over there. UPS store that's close to the house. Cause like sometimes if I don't know you're gonna be at home, but I got a package come out, you don't know what time it's gonna come. Unless you got that UPS certain special tracking thing that they do. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can see if the package coming at 1, if no one's gonna be here. But all my UPS stuff go to the UPS store. You can do the same thing with FedEx. Have it automatically go. I know, but certain things have to come to your house. Because last year when I ordered that phone, I wanted to get it to hold it somewhere, and they was like they couldn't do it. Something weird. I guess somebody was home when it came certain stuff they can do and certain stuff they can't. But I got it set up as coming through the UPS.
Yeah.
You go to the UPS store. I just go and pick it up. And also I can have my FedEx. But the thing is, with especially locally, the mail.
Mhm.
Because we had some problems with last year with misdelivering. Just the mail folks just delivering to the wrong address. We had a couple things. We haven't had one in a while. And I noticed every time we had happened to us twice. I had something, and I think you had something, didn't you? Last year.
Yeah.
They resent yours. I didn't re-get mine, and now I see a lot of companies adding that insurance to it. There's that new insurance on an app called something where you get it's like $1 extra. Also, the UPS is understaffed. You know.
They need people.
They need people. I mean, all over the country, they need people. That's where the mail comes later and later. They unstaffed. And they was trying to get some money. They got some money. They got some money a couple months ago in one of the stimulus packages, or they passed a little bill for them to get money. But, you know, especially around this time, it's holiday season too.
Yeah.
Like you were saying earlier with the package thieves, people stealing stuff. Get you a security camera.
Of course.
But,
most
you know,
definitely that.
But people still gonna, do they really want it, still gonna take it though.
Yeah, they're coming up to your house. And
that's just a pissed off feeling. You come when you expecting something and somebody's pop up and scoop it up. You like, man, come on. I haven't had that happen, but we have had our local last year and the year before. We were getting a lot of stuff misdelivered. I don't know what. Sometimes I guess
people next street over got, you know, same, not the same address, but the same number lot as we do.
What do you mean?
So, you know, like we're 9.
Okay, somebody else is like kind of close. It's like backwards.
Yeah. So some of our stuff being
like you stay on 14 3rd Avenue, but they delivered it to 3rd 14th Avenue.
Yes.
They just look at it and they scan them things right. They go through the house and should tell
know.
them. I think they may have updated that. They said they got GPS with them scanners. So when they scan something, I know they be in a rush. Right. You just scan it and go. Scan something and the thing should tell you this is not the right address.
Right.
And I know a lot of times delivering, I never delivered mail. My cousin do it. I'm sure looking at that stuff for all day, you know, you end of the week or you just seeing all these addresses will get you sometime. But they got to do some update. I think they have, because we ever had no issue since then. It might have been the worker. Who knows? I think we had that twice.
Yeah.
And usually when it happens, you can go to UPS, you go to their website, you put in a lost package. I've done that both times that our package didn't come. And I'm sure that one of that goes in the system so they know at the local manager, this address put in 3 misdelivered packages that they never received.
Wow.
I don't know if that's the case. I know that sometimes they started hand delivering our stuff to the porch. You notice that? We look on a security camera. Sometimes they will bring it to the porch.
And they'll put it behind the little thing,
Sometimes when they don't fit in the mailbox, but I notice they doing that with stuff that could fit. Because I will file them things. We don't get something, I'll go straight to it.
You
file it, I'll call. Man, we ain't getting our thing. And, you know, I'm sure it's not an easy job. And they stretch thin. That's why we be getting our mail late. Like sometimes it's 6 o'clock. You like, that's the mail? They going up the street at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, seem like getting later and later.
They stretch thin. I don't know if nobody want to work. Yeah, we had that happen a couple times. Misdelivered packages.
Yeah. I had to follow her all the way over to the next street.
Oh, you told me that time. So that would have been about 3.
Yeah, I had to follow her twice. My stuff got delivered over to the next street over. twice with this lady here with the long braids, and once with the older lady when she was, I guess, on vacation or doing another ride or whatever. And so she was like, my package got, I was like, my package got delivered. It said on my phone it got delivered, but I didn't get my package. And I had to show her. So she, I must gave it to so and so. I'm like, oh my God, you serious? So she had to turn around and go back and get it out of their mailbox.
It happened like a month or two ago.
Yep.
So they still doing it.
Yep.
Is it that same lady that used to deliver our package a year ago?
This right here was another lady.
Yeah, I notice that guy sometimes when I'm out there.
Yeah. The older guy.
Yeah, that's why sometimes when I do order over the mail, if I got a choice, some companies you get a choice. Right. You just FedEx or UPS.
Yeah, but that'd be extra, you know.
Sometimes you gotta pay extra, baby. I'm not gonna pay $2 less and they misplace my package.
Yeah, especially when you pay.
You can't just be like, they should deliver it. Yeah, they should, but they struggling. That's why I do UPS sometimes.
I wonder if they just picky or what.
I don't know. One of that companies do I do order from. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it's like an extra $4 or $5, which is not a lot. I mean, you spend $4 on a cheeseburger. Hey, I want my package delivered.
That's true. You're so right.
One of the companies, a couple of them that I order from, they give you the option to do regular mail, do express mail, which is a couple. It's coming through UPS.
Yeah.
Not UPS, but United States Postal Service. Let me make clear. So USPS. Or you can do FedEx or UPS.
Right.
That's when I do UPS when I order from when I order from Bomb and Statics.
Yeah.
I do UPS, and when I order a lot of stuff from like Gardeners Garden, I order something like $10. I send them to the regular mail. It's like $3 shipping. So I'm ordering something that's coming to $40 or $50 from Gardeners Garden or Bomb and Statics. I do UPS, not the post office. Yeah. I've been saying UPS. I meant to say United States Postal Service.
Right.
They've been misdelivering our stuff. United States the post office is just UPS been all right because I get it delivered to the UPS store. I pay the extra $4. It's just $4. I'm like, have my package delivered safe, that I can go pick it up at the store. I can spend that $4, or you spend it on a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I know you said no. Now, if they trap working wasn't so bad in our neighborhood, it would have been a different story. I wouldn't mind, but some stuff they only deliver to the post office, and you have to get it that way.
Yeah.
But I always sign up for insurance, which is an extra $1 or $2. So I'm like, man, I hate paying for money for something that I don't get it. They be misdelivering. I was like, what are you delivering to? Remember that woman said it was some guy that was on vacation? She might have been lying. I don't know who delivered it that day. That's why I like when we got our security camera. And I was like, that time, my beard stuff.
That was like $80-something.
Yeah, $80-something. But now his company he didn't have insurance last time. But a lot of the other stuff that I ordered from other companies, they got insurance. So I guess he was a small business guy. I guess he finally added it to his well so we can get it insured.
Yeah.
It's only like $1. So that, I was pissed off about it. I put in the missing mail and everything, and I talked to the manager.
But they didn't do anything. There's nothing they could do.
My thing is, if you're getting the wrong mail, just take it back to the post office. If it's not yours, don't keep it and open it. If it's not yours.
Like, oh, I got some new stuff. Let's see what this is.
I mean, who does that? If I get something delivered here, if it's a package, it's not out, I'm going to take it to the post office. Be like, this was misdelivered. Or you can take it to the person's address, or give it back to you see the mail person the next day, be like, y'all this is not our stuff.
Right.
But some people just keep your stuff. I don't know what happened. I didn't know if the mail lady kept it. I don't know. I was just what is going on? Or the person who delivered it. It was funny because remember, I was like, She was like, I was on vacation. But I didn't know who was delivering the mail because I was at work. She could have delivered it, but put it off on some guy that was, when she wasn't there. She put it off on some other guy. What was the guy? When I went to check on it, I went to the post office. The guy was like, he looked it up and see where it was scanned at. Because like I said, them scanners got GPS. And I found out about that then. He said, he looked up to see where it was scanned at. He said, that's the wrong address.
Wow.
But they couldn't get my stuff, but somehow they went there. I don't know what happened. The person kept it or whatever.
They kept it.
It's like, come on, man. Come on. What else you got? Do you want to talk about? You got anything to add?
No.
I've been doing a lot of talking.
You have, which is good. No, I don't have anything.
Patricia doesn't have anything, y'all.
No.
And Corey finished blabbing his mom. Yeah, we want to thank y'all for joining us on this episode of our podcast.
Yep.
We just rambling on. We want y'all just to have a nice weekend. Take care out there.
Take care, you guys.
Goodbye.